Okay, part 4 of your heat pump tutorial. This would be understanding dual fuel systems and cold climate heat pumps. So we know that with our heat pump, we're gathering heat from the outside, capturing it, transferring it to the inside to get throughout the rest of your house. Logical question is, well, what about when it gets really cold and there's not enough heat outside to adequately heat the home? So first off, especially in Colorado where we are, it makes sense to have a dual fuel system or at least having an auxiliary backup heat source of some sort. So when it does get really cold, you have the option of running secondary or auxiliary heat. Typically, this will be done with a gas furnace. So you would still have a gas furnace. This would be your backup source of heat when it either gets too cold or if the heat pump fails to work, you have some sort of backup source of heat. This can be a gas furnace. It could also be, if you're wanting to go all electric, an electric strip air handler that could be used in conjunction with the heat pump. Now, even with that dual fuel, if you wanted to get rebates and just have a heat pump that works well when it gets cold, they have what are called cold climate heat pumps. These are heat pumps that are rated to work in cold temperatures. Like the ones we install are rated down to negative 13 degrees. So even when it gets that cold, it still can pull heat from the outside and transfer it into the inside. Now, as it gets colder, it will still pull less and less heat, and you'll have to make the decision of whether you still want it to be used with that system, or you can go to an auxiliary heat source. And you can make those controls with your thermostat. But that will be how a cold climate dual fuel system works. Now, there's also systems that do not use ductwork whatsoever. And so we will go over that in the next video.